because ye wa be mu no say ye banamo granty interviews na some facts are being distorted and some impressions are being created na ye wa hanoma sometimes I'll beg for just few minutes because I buy na yebu. So if a government spokesperson is sitting here now, some information are being distorted. It be very important. So you bet me I seek your permission for just few minutes to straighten certain things. So one, could you Gold Board so far has raised about 8 billion, right? Yeah. And $8
billion what?
$8 billion. I think dollars. Yes. And now Prof Bisa said before you bet me a Haley Gold Board no. Bisa and here I bind the ayeden Eddie Amabo and Ameboa.
Yeah.
And a bind has given the less than 500 million.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So obviously per simple mathematics, so subtractive even 200 and something now 500. Crampo fee 8 billion more. Obviously they have made profit. Right? Are you getting me? So I just didn't want an impression to be created. I said, yeah, I buy a Gold Board more than what they are purporting or the achievement on purposes of my TV. And for that matter, we don't need to be hailed.
Oh,
but Gold Board has gotten more than
I think Prof was just asking a question.
Yes, no problem. So Gold Board has gotten more than so the allocation and now what budget him say the
was 270
as to whether the amount and I asked whether you releases and I another question we need to even do ask. Two, on the drought issue, I just want Ghanaians to know, say, Meno Okase Asatendra, during the official launch of the Nkukon Ketenkete program, President has again directed the Minister of Finance to release 200 million Ghana cedi. Say, Yemfanko surpluses. Na farmers for ne kase. Inumaine busua ma wonyankrofo nyema omontono. Earlier, now a directive for the release of 100 million Ghana cedi. Into together, aban release 300 million Ghana cedi. Say, aban fanko surpluses na wo farmers no ho. Yes, we can say it is not enough, but in as much as ye kasa about the sufficiency of the money, the money ye acknowledge the aban so aye den aye na ye nja ehon to na akoye se dia ekuefo no esu se omo no by say no government is not minding them and government has not gone to their aid. On the last issue too asemo raise here also on the Nkukon Ketenkete or see we have gone past slogan and he also doesn't understand the project and obobo NIP National Entrepreneurship Program obisa also what ehunka bioma 24-hour economy. The issue is that Endra abanya
don't worry about so you have to deal with some of these matters.
So I'll take the Nkukon Ketenkete out. Let me deal with the NIP issue. So NIP Elanche National Entrepreneurship Program. As I say, a recruiting youth. Now you training one on various entrepreneurship program. And upon we made by Miami classmates. You recruiting one Sujamai. Or you training one at Timpoku. Admit say.
Yeah, man, shas here. 10 minutes here. But what shas here?
No problem.
So just continue.
Or you're part of the program. The question is that say your launching program you recruit youth. No more go under training now. Should we every day be making noise about it? Is it not only on the day you launch that the whole country will know? After that, go through training. So the next time I obeti program ni dinu, I am graduate and after graduation, say yes, a next badge. Then the Ghanaian people will be told that we are picking next badge. But to make a sweeping statement, say, when was the last time I OT NIP National Entrepreneurship Program as then he wants us to behave like MP people for everything they want to make noise about it. But governance goes beyond noise making and slogan. You get the point? So the National Entrepreneurship Program is ongoing, which according to district or another regional. Oben who say you recruit to mebunu or go through entrepreneurship program. When during their graduation, they'll be graduated on the 24-hour economy. Kojo, 24-hour economy. Let's face fact. There are some institutions who have already launched the 24-hour economy program. DVLA is a classical example. Printing press, I'm from simple. Accra Poly area.
Assembly press.
Assembly press. They are running 24-hour. GPHA has also launched a 24-hour economy program. So it is institutional based. Institutions they are putting down the framework, taking it from the national framework. Gusi Tano led. Do you get the point? Institution be a framework. They will launch and come on board on the 24-hour economy. Likewise, the private sector. Private sector. What we said was that you better make incentives available, because you can't force a private sector to come on an initiative when he's not ready. But you better make initiatives available. Now what open, you come and sign onto the program. Intimate about private sector, but on the government sector, I bind what a responsibility on them. You know, I have mentioned some of the institutions are almost starting running 24-hour economy. Quite recently, is it Bernard Avle? One of them said around 11 or 12 p.m. Oko DVLA or Adenta, Emma, he was saved within a short period. Meaning said, post now. So this is there. So when people are trying not to see what is going on, but they just want to play politics and do mischief about everything. Sometimes I just don't understand it.
Okay.
Now on the Kukon Kitenkiendra, Abanya Kwenya Elanche, the Kukon Kitenkiti project Alaji Baomiane MPP4 epupu ye making mockery of it. Endra, lo and behold, Abroa eyi Puma Wokwemu and Abayano Akako Lanche. This is the project. Abayane say, ye establish 270 farmer service centers across the whole country. 270 farmer centers where farmer be out here interested in the Kukon Kitenkiteno. When you go there, you have access to this day-old chicks and also engage in poultry farming. 2, you better expand the veterinary services because veterinary, let me say, unconform according to TFA Mwahu Anamwa. Ombe Abua Yarea. Say ni say na yede be hwe no because ya expand na nkokono
doctors
na say nkokono ho dodo won a ye nya nkrofo mo mboa ma omo ensa nyina bebi eso mo yede omo gina at the end nkoko ya be distribute no one will not even get half to even sell and for that matter will not be able to achieve the purpose. Nti e be expand veterinary services across the whole country. Abano so be ma affordable credit and loan interest for people through ADB. Ye bema loans are ni interest ni ye den eye kitu ebi. Said ya obi bia or pay loan at the expansion and all the be go into poultry farming bia no wait me enya credit to be able to go in because and once a sika a barrier. You get the point. 3, abandon to so be what we call the Ghana incentive based risk sharing system for agriculture lending and also a way to also help in managing the risks associated with poultry farming because the risks are high. You will be high. Ubetimaton kuko to say 1,000. Uberiempo na about 700 ewu na waboka. Ntaban at the measures ni na gua kwen mu said ya dodo a ye de beko no at least we'll be able to get about 80 or 90% coming back onto the market so that we'll be able to achieve that purpose. This initiative, Kojo, is a strategy to make the nation self-sufficient in poultry production. Weighing some of the benefits for food security, self-reliance. It will also create jobs and also reduce import of frozen foods or frozen chicken and subsidize food feeds as well. These are the benefits. Say the Azigas can project no ye launching and drape So why would somebody be asking of its benefit? Let's give the government the benefit of the doubt.
But why?
At a certain reasonable...
Is it wrong for somebody to ask for the benefit of a project, or we should wait for it to start?
No, ask for the benefit. The other catcher will be asked, especially a whole professor, catcher will say, onim the benefit or the purpose of Nkukon Ketenketia, then he's being mischievous. Because being him said, yeah, frozen food and our chicken, ediba, and the impact on our forex. Because onima, he's being mischievous. But could you let me end with this?
Yes, end this with
the reason why a project were very important, and it says sometimes you can't. Now you ja the real importance. Because you know, can say me research be on the amount and the tons of akukon namo a ye krafia manone eba Ghana year on year. Ebetire will say we spend a lot, and that is why sometimes you see elusu the strength it needed to get. 2017 alone, Ghana cra 135,000 metric tons of frozen chicken. 2018, you cra 200,000 metric tons of frozen chicken. 2011, you cra 115,000, which amount to $169 million. 2011, you cra 115 metric tons, which amount to $169 million of and namunkwa ye crowd by 2021 ye crowd 2.8 million metric tons, 2.8 million. 2022 ye crowd 3.4 million, which amount to $600 million of sika ye kukrudiko crowd frozen chicken.
Okay,
so this should tell you that Sabine to me so initiative nim ye now binding to me ye great supervision. Now you put all these measures in place. These are the impact, because you make Jai say yes, say over $600 million to import frozen chicken.
Okay,
year on year. Okay. It doesn't help.
Okay,
because we have what it takes to make sure say about poultry and I say chicken. Ghana should be self-sufficient. So this is the rationale behind the Nkukon and Ketenkete project.
Okay. All right.
Almost, I see, you better distributed 3 million. I think 3 million day old chicks across the whole district and constituency across this country.
Okay.
Poultry farmers in Kwana Ebenya.
Okay.
Domestic homes, individuals.
Okay.
Are we interested to engage in poultry farming? You know, when you go to those farmer service centers within the 270 farmer service centers, you get your fair share of the Nkukon Ketenkete. But when you say Dano, maybe catcher will say, Afenyo markings or pay on pay, the Chief Justice will be vetted. Remember I told you. We don't use emotions in Parliament. Parliament is about law. It's not about emotions.
Matthias, 49 minutes past the hour of 8 a.m.